in. Uh-oh. Anyway, I am simulcasting on Periscope, Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. And I do all my own music on here most weekdays. Takes me a second to be able to open all the places up. You can hop on any of those places at Tiffany TLC Music. Hi, Mark. How are you? Did you see my funny little thing I got on without my headphones? How are you doing today, Mark? It's that time of day. It's that time of day, that time of week, the last time for the week. But I got on without remembering to put my headphones on. But anyway, you can watch me at Tiffany TLC Music at Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and or Periscope. Plus, yay for the sound. Thank you. You can also follow me on Twitter, which I recommend no matter where you like to watch, because that way if there's some message I need to send out, you will get it. But also, if you like the music, I hope you consider following. Hi, Michael. Welcome. There on Periscope. I am got Twitch open. I've got Periscope open. Thank God it's Friday. What a week. What a week. What a week in the news, huh? What a 24 hours in the news with the whole thing with Trump. And gosh, I'll tell you. As far as how else things have been where I live, smoky. Wildfires still ongoing. All right, I've got YouTube open, and I will say I've gotten more rebellious about sitting outside in the smoke. William, so good to see you there on Facebook. How are you doing today? Thanks for the hearts, Mark. I hope you're doing well. So I've got YouTube open now, like I said, and I'm just about to get Facebook open. For some reason it's being funny. Thanks for the hearts. Yeah, so there we go. I think that's gonna work. Maybe. All right. Purple hearts today. Thank you. For anyone who is new, and if you enjoy the music, yay, William, I'm glad you're great. If anyone's new or just not yet following, wherever you're watching, I hope you consider following. Sharing the broadcast is also great and welcome, and I appreciate that. So I come on most weekdays between like 5 and 6 p.m. Pacific time, more or less, and I do all my own music, mostly modern American folk, except for one song that was written for me by my dad, which is still modern American folk. So I think I'm going to begin with thinking about, hey, Molly, how are you doing today? I hope you're feeling better. I hope you're recovering well. Big Lou's keeping you company. Hi. I'm thinking about starting with I'm So Done. This is my cathartic Friday song. I'm in the mood for this one, whether or not it's Friday. But if you've been following the news lately, gosh, I'm really you're doing okay? That's good. I think under the circumstances, I will take okay as a good thing. Hey, Jeff, welcome. We were watching the news last night, and we saw, the thing about Hope Hicks and having COVID, and then it was like, well, wait, why hasn't Trump announced? And it was just like on, and Freaky Friday. Yeah. And we ended up kind of late, and then found out that he and Melania had COVID. And honestly, I was so distressed. Not because, I like him or his policies. Honestly, I don't want any human being to suffer through COVID, but it's more, so there's that. But also just the stability of the country. I just feel like we've been through so much trauma, and we don't need this We don't need this on top of everything else. Just the uncertainty and the stress. He's in the hospital, I know. I just want stability, you know. At this point, honestly, I just want a normal, stable situation, as normal as we can get it. Which part of normal is like not having your president in the hospital. And although our president is not normal, at least hasn't been in the hospital. And then I hope winning the election. But, you know, I just want it to be a normal situation as close as we can get, and then a normal election, and then normal transfer of power. And I just feel like one by one, the floor's falling out. So I'm going to do I'm So Done. This is not so much related to this as something else, but for so long I held myself down in the dark, deep underground. I'm coming up, I'm stepping out. It's all I can do now to shout that I'm so done, done, done. Yeah, I wanna have fun, fun, fun. Wanna dance in the sun. So low, so stressed out, I couldn't grow. When I was a kid, I needed more help, so I learned to depend on myself. But now I'm so done, done, done. Yeah, I wanna have fun, fun, fun. Wanna dance in the sun, sun, sun. With everyone, one. I know why I was so low. Did I already do that one? Even grown up, I couldn't rest on my guard. Life was a test. Part of me deep inside still thought it was how to survive. But now I'm so done, done, done. Yeah, I wanna have fun, fun, fun. Wanna dance in the sun, sun, sun. With everyone, one. So happy I found my way to that part to tenderly heal my heart. Trust in my grown-up self, to trust that I could ask and get help. 'Cause I'm so done, done, done. Yeah, I wanna have fun, fun, fun. Wanna dance in the sun, sun, sun. With everyone, one. Carrie. 'Cause I'm so done, done, done. Yeah, I wanna have fun, fun, fun. Wanna dance in the sun, sun, sun. With everyone, one. With everyone, one. With everyone. Thanks for sharing, Carrie. Good to see you. How are you doing today? Are you on your bike? Are you bicycling? I hope all is well with you and others who are on. That's so cute. Me and Big Lou love this one. Have to do one-arm hug dancing. I'm so happy that you're able to do that. Thanks for sharing on all those places, Carrie. I see somebody on Twitch. I wonder if it might be Alon. Or maybe somebody else. Feel free to say hello, but you can also just listen. What is that? What is next to the waving hand, Carrie? What on earth is that? Sip of water. Oh, it's like I don't know, what is that? Like a medal? Or a shield or something? All right. So, yeah, I'm So Done was a song that I wrote after just really many, many months of stress years ago. And I just had this vision of wanting to just burst out and dance at like a music festival. You're going to bike later. An urn. Why an urn, Carrie? Why an urn? Yeah, you're right. I think that is an urn. What does it mean? What does it mean, Carrie? What was I saying? Alon. That's okay, Alon. I hope you're well. So glad to see you. Hope you're not struggling for sleep or anything. So good to see you. Just listening is fine. Oh, yes, I know that, Molly, but I didn't realize Carrie knew that, let alone was clever enough to make a little, okay. Not that you're not clever. I just mean, I just didn't connect all those dots. That's a good idea. A little urn. An urn for our potter. You know, my parents, in addition to playing folk music, used to do pottery. I might have mentioned that. They used to sell it at this was in the 70s, 60s. They would sell it at little craft fairs and stuff. When they divorced, that was kind of the end of that. My mom kept the kick wheel and the kiln parts, I think, but my dad just stopped doing it. It was kind of sad. Kind of sad. I love working with clay, but it's just like not something that I have made room for in my life at all. So, if anybody feels like sharing how they're doing in any more detail, that's very welcome. You are clever, I know, Carrie. Your mama was right. I'm thinking about starting with awareness. Next, or actually, you know what? I think I'll do no worries and then starting with awareness, and then we'll end on train. So no worries. Let's do it. I actually had to sing this song to myself slowly last night after the news about Trump, because we watch the news too long, and it's not a good idea for sleep hygiene purposes. Yes, I think we both agree about this, Carrie. It's decided. But no worries. Focus. LMN. My songs are in alphabetical order. I need some organization so I don't have to open it to see what song is what. Okay, there it is. So, choo choo train. Oh, did I say train choo choo? Train woo woo. Jeez. Glad my son didn't hear that. I think he'd be more forgiving now at 16 than he was at 4.5. But anyway, I had to sing this song slowly to myself last night to try to get to sleep after the distressing news about Trump. And I say distressing because a lot of my liberal friends are like, whatever, they're maybe struggling with whether they maybe actually feel happy or something. But for me, yes. Well, it's late there, right? It's a couple hours later than here. Oh, did you, Carrie? I didn't know that. But the news about Trump I found distressing for two reasons. First, on a human level, I don't want anybody to go through COVID. I don't wish that on anyone. But secondly, and maybe more to the point in terms of probably more stressful for me personally, is just having the country go through this instability right before an election. Another thing that's unusual and stressful and unstable on top of everything else that's unusual and stressful and unstable. So I had to sing this song many times. Yeah, 9. Well, I would love to get to bed by 9. Yeah, we have to be careful though, because there's no evidence of that. I honestly feel like, I know there's a lot of conspiracy theory stuff going on online right now about that, but I don't think Walter Reed would be in on it. And I also think that on balance, although he may be able to make lemonade out of lemons if he does well with this, I do not think that this on balance is a good thing for him. I think he would rather be at his rallies, and we all need calmness, don't we? This has been such a fight, flight, or freeze year, really. And here we're going to invite ourselves, give ourselves permission to rest our minds from worry. If I start to worry or fretfully hurry, I slow things down and focus within and all around. I focus with self-empathy on what I think and feel and need, on each thing I sense and do, on step 1 and 2. So no worries, no worries, no worries for you or me. No worries, no worries. What will be, will be. Problem solving time and planning are fine if the rational kind, 'cause no worries on my mind. Worry stops sleep and rational thought, they're counterproductive more often than not. So no worries, no worries, no worries for you or me. Yeah, no worries, no worries. What will be, will be. The very best I can do is calmly proceed. Take time for fun. Walk, not run, and no weather completed. Missed or repeated, all things in time pass far behind. So no worries, no worries, no worries for you or me. No worries, no worries. What will be, will be. Yeah, no worries, no worries, no worries for you or me. Yeah, no worries, no worries. What will be, will be. What will be, will be. Yes, permission not to worry, not scolding not to worry, not saying don't worry, not that. Just I have to give myself. Thank you so much, Diane. That's very sweet. And also thank you for those nice commentary. Young sweetie, Carrie. Thanks for the hearts. But just, I've been kind of working on the possibility of a song. So I've been dealing, oh gosh, how to put this? I see a song coming. I can't believe how long it's been like bubbling in my mind, like years. And it's taken different forms. But just like I want to remind myself, it's actually okay and more helpful if you don't push yourself through the worry grind. Likewise, I believe that I feel pretty convinced that shame, guilt, blame, panic, all of these things are counterproductive, like worry. And so if I notice myself, I have to have a lot of self-awareness for this, but if I notice myself, oh wow, I'm looking at that in a shame-based way, then I want to back up, and I'm not willing to proceed from that motivation, if that makes sense. So I'm kind of looking at it as like getting back on my horse. If I'm starting to fall off my horse and I'm running, I'm gonna stop the horse, get myself back firmly in the saddle, then go. I'm not just gonna keep riding on the side and then keep slipping farther and farther. So it's like I see this song, you know, no panic, no shame, no guilt, no blame. I want to have empathy and creative strategies. So if I'm trying to help someone, or I wish someone well, but I'm telling myself I should do more. It's easy for me to say, hey, I've done enough. Then it's like, I want to think of that. I want to disentangle those two things. Nonviolent communication, one of the ideas about it is like disentangling feeling empathy for somebody and you being the particular strategy needed to fix it. So that way you have permission to empathize. Thanks, Swed Gang. Swed Gang, you have two different usernames. One is what comes through your username, that's the @ is Swed Gang. Oh, that would be amazing, Dan. It is so difficult to do. I think there was one app that somebody said worked well for them to do singing together, because Carrie and I would like to sing together. What was it? Couch something or other? But for the most part, it's really difficult because of lag to sing together. That would be so cool, though. So yeah, Carrie is a baritone and has offered to do to sing with me. And that one song, what's the one I do? A Reason Why, the choral looping song. Oh, that'd be so cool. By the way, if you are new, there are quite a few people on Periscope. If you are new, or you just for some reason have been on, but you haven't yet followed, I do invite you and hope you consider following. If you like the music, you'll be notified when I come on. That's all that will happen. Free of charge. And you can follow me on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, and or Periscope, plus Twitter. Follow me the place or places you like to watch, plus Twitter. All the same username, Tiffany TLC Music. Yes, wouldn't it be awesome? You're talking about are you talking about singing together like that? I'm realizing I talked about a few things you could be referring to. I'm going to close that. Sorry. So I'm thinking of, it'll get whistled out on Periscope. What? What do you mean? Little Sunshine is. Oh, that's such a good song. That would be fun. You know, my son does the notifications. That's right. That's right. Is that Twitter that does that? Does Periscope do that too? I have all my notification sounds off, so all I get is a little rumble because I can't deal with it. Oh my God, my phone just goes off all the time, and I've limited. I want certain notifications, but I don't want the sounds with them. I would go crazy with the sounds. Anyway, so starting with awareness, That would be fun, Carrie. You know, my son might be into doing that. Right now, we're very backlogged on our own co-recording projects, but I'm going to keep that in mind because he is an avid, music producer in the making. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, Molly. That's a very cool idea, Carrie. That could be very fun. Ooh. All right. I'm going to do starting with awareness. This is a song that is, I found it helpful in calming myself down. Sometimes I've sung it to myself very, very slowly. It's already a slow song, but it's almost like a trance-like thing about mindfulness and acceptance and empathy and getting myself into the frame of mind where I can sort of be maximally calm and maximally positive in my interactions with other people. Yeah, so my son likes to use FL Studio, and he just learned it, like almost everything my guys have learned through YouTube, And I think there's a free version that I think he used for a long time. I can't remember what the pros and cons of the free ones are. And that's a lovely sentiment. I'm starting with awareness of all it really is right now. I'm starting with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and thee and we. Acceptance doesn't mean I can't see change. Empathy, it does not mean I feel the same. They just help us move in peace, come what may. 'Cause fight, flight, or freeze is not what we need. Not in you and not in me. We want compassion and rationality. And so I'm gonna try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and thee and we. It's not that I can control what she says or does, but if I want peace of mind no matter what, and to maybe help us get out of a rut. Hey Trevor, empathic curiosity, it guides me through. I pause to reflect before I do. I gently ask myself, is that really true? And I always try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and thee and we. I'm willing to accept and mourn my unmet needs. Thanks for sharing. If there's a crisis of imagination when she disagrees, so I don't panic or resort to rewards or punishing. Without rewards or punishments, anger can't live in me. I can think of mutually beneficial strategies and make requests and not demands of anybody. And so I'm gonna try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and thee and we. Without demands or threats, I can, oh, that's lovely. Without demands or threats, I can give my love freely. 'Cause to condition my love, it hurts both you and me, and invites us each to fight, flight or freeze. Yet we want peace without and peace within. So healing and collaboration, it can really begin. So we can be all that we can be through thick and thin. And so I'm gonna try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and we. Thank you, Sweat Gang. That's very nice. I appreciate that. Sweat Gang, are you following? If you would consider it, that would be just lovely. Let me see. You see your profile. You've been on since 16. I don't know if you've been on before, but if you enjoy, please consider following if you're not already, and maybe you already are. I don't know. But in any event, thanks for listening. Trevor, how are you doing? How's it going? Aw, I sang him to sleep. Thanks, Trevor. Oh, okay, joined. Thanks for the hearts. So, yeah, we've had quite a week here in the U.S., quite a 24 hours. I hope everyone is buckled in. Tell you, it's been a lot of tumultuous stuff in the news, and just this whole year it's been really something else, huh? Oh, that's an interesting. I'll take that. Alanis Morissette. I love Alanis Morissette. You're good, Trevor. Yay. I'm glad it's Friday. Let's put it that way. I'm glad it's Friday. The headlines for us are still smoky. Still bad wildfires going here in California. And still smoky. No. But yeah, it's been tough. It's been tough. For some people more than others. Thanks for the hearts. I love the peach. I just very grateful that we live in a place with extremely low odds of having a wildfire, but we are besieged with smoke constantly, it seems like. It gets hard. It's just literally like there's that, that feeling you can have by being out at a campfire too long, like just like crunchy in your throat. Just really cold. Wow. Also, look at me. Cannot relate to that. I think right now, how cold is it there? Thank you, Sweat Gang. Smoky with a chance of smoke. Exactly, Trevor. That's it. It's like it's the rare day you celebrate. Wow, there's no smoke out. Or it's like this morning we looked at the map and it was like unhealthy, but we went out. Doesn't smell too smoky. Let's sit out in the backyard. So it's like your standards change. That's very concerning. But it's a high of 93 today. This is how October looks here in where I live. It didn't used to look this way, but October is the new August. 52? Wow, I cannot relate. Seriously, I'm in shorts and a camisole, shirts here. There's just little sleeveless shirts. Jeez. I think our low is going to be 60. What? Damn. That is so surreal to think you guys are having normal fall weather. I don't know. I literally just think of it as, I don't think of fall as beginning until November here. It starts to get a little cooler and rainy where it's like, oh, I need a little sweater or something. Gee, maybe I'll put pants on. Anyway, let's sign off with Train Train Woo Woo. Now you got me saying choo choo. Did I say choo choo before? God, that is just Train Train Woo Woo. Train Train Woo Woo. Train Train Woo Woo. That's how it goes. That's the song. Cannot forget that. So wrong. So this is a fun little song that my son commissioned when he was 4.5, as I recall. All right. A balmy 53, Carrie. Wow. Let's see. Tongue twister. Thank you. You caught that. Yeah, I was struggling with saying that. All right. Good night, Alon. You might have already left. Oh well. Good night. In case you watch the replay. Train, 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 woo woo, chugga chugga chugga, train, train, woo woo, chugga chug. All aboard! I see her train, it's going down the tracks. I'm afraid that it won't come back. Train, train, woo woo, chugga chugga chugga, train, train, woo woo, chugga chug. It's going farther than my eyes can see. Hey there, train, wait for me. Train, train, woo woo, chugga chugga chugga, train, train, woo woo, chugga chug. It's no use, it's too far gone. Now I'm just left here singing this song. Train, train, woo woo, chugga chugga chugga, train, train, woo woo, chugga chug. Train, train, woo woo, chugga chugga chugga, train, train, woo woo, chugga chug. Thanks for listening. Thanks for the beautiful hearts. Trevor, so good to see you. I'm glad you're doing well. Carrie, as always, so nice to have you as well. Young Sweaty or whatever. There's 2 different usernames. Sweat Gang, thank you so much for hanging out. Hi, Valdekur. If you are new or just not yet following, maybe you've been watching here and there, haven't clicked follow, I hope you consider following. Hooey! Thank you. Good to have you. Sweat Gang, you know what? I'm going to give you a bubble. If you're following me and I follow you, then when you come back, you will have a bubble, I think. I'm pretty sure. So I just followed you, so then if you follow me, if you're not already, then you'll have a bubble when you come back. Thanks for the hearts. Thanks for being with me. I see there is some typing going on. I think I'm going to take that moment to share the Facebook on Periscope Musicians and Friends. And I hope to see you all. Oh, that's a good question, Molly, does it? Fallopian windsurfers. That's a fun name. Let's see. More options. Share via. Share to a group. I follow. Oh, cool. Oh, that's great. Humanity. Yes, I hope so. I'm glad. I don't know if you've heard my song Income Inequality. You might like that, given what you just said. That's great. So good to have you. Thank you, Molly. I am curious to know the answer to, not yet, you say, Molly. You said not yet to the music posted. Well, hopefully soon, and let us know if and when that happens. But yeah, I hope everyone has a good weekend. I can't believe it's the weekend already. That's okay. The world needs some more unique musicians and unique people, so thumbs up. Tubular. That's right. That's Carrie. Good humor there. All right. Well, I look forward to seeing. Do you have anything anywhere, like informal? By the way, I think you said you messaged me, Twitter messaged me a picture of Big Lou, but I looked, I could not find a Twitter message, but I can look again. I have 2 Twitter accounts, by the way. My music one, Tiffany TLC Music, but I also have Tiffany_L_Clark. That's for political stuff, because I realized I don't want to be besieging music people with political stuff if they're not interested. So feel free to follow either one, Tiffany_L_Clark, if you wanna some political stuff. All right. I do have a Twitter. It's the same, Sweat Gang, it's the same. It is there? Okay, well, I'll check. Tiffany TLC Music is where you can follow me on Twitter. Might be under unknown messages. Thank you, Trevor. You always have the good tips. Maybe you got the wrong one. Well, I'll check both, because man, I have missed some messages for years when they're under unknown. I discovered a batch recently that was like, oh, I didn't even know there was an unknown messages thing. This is the political one, maybe? Okay. Well, I will double check. Thank you, Carrie. Thanks for being with me, everybody. This really helps so much. Okay, that'd be great. That'd be great, Sweat Gang. All right, everyone. Have a great weekend, I hope. Thanks for sharing. I hope to see you Monday. I'm on weekdays, so not on the weekends. So hopefully between 5 and 6 p.m. Pacific time, assuming all is well. If I can't come on, then I will try to send something out on Twitter. So that's another good reason to be hooked up there. Take care, everyone. Bye. Bye.